Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our new modules, new unit, which is entrepreneurship. So my name is Anjum Sathar, and my email address at anjum@ukversity.co.uk. So please, if you have any question, just drop me email, guys. Those are listening this recording. If you have any question, please drop me email. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So we'll start. Before starting this new module, we'll go through the learning outcome which we supposed to be covered and what we supposed to be learn. So we'll go through first. Okay, please, if you have any question, carry on chatting in the chat box, and I'll get back to you. So please. So entrepreneurship. So this unit will provide learner with the understanding of entrepreneurship in a business, what sort of the skills and qualities needed by a successful entrepreneurial. If you want to be a business person, you want to be your own boss, what sort of the key skills required to be successful. So all this will be in this module, which we'll go through, and we have 3 learning outcomes. So first learning outcome is understand entrepreneurship in business, analyze the entrepreneurship life cycle, which will go through like a business cycle, evaluate how entrepreneurship encouraged and support in different countries. So we'll go through understand the skills and the qualities of a successful entrepreneurial. Those are the businesses are successful, why they are successful, what sort of the skills and ability they have, and how we can, and how these change with the requirement change with the passage of time to keep on track, how we can develop those skills, to be successful. So LO3, learning outcome 3, be able to evaluate the viability of a new entrepreneurial ideas, how we can develop the ideas, new ideas in this such a competitive and innovative world. So we need to be look around those areas as well. We have different assessment criteria under each learning outcome. Today we'll go through 2 assessment criteria under LO1. Analyze the entrepreneurial life cycle. So that's we'll discuss what is meant by. Then we'll go through the evaluate how the entrepreneurship is encouraged and supported in different countries. In different countries, how government helping organization are, how they taking ideas on board and they putting them into action. So all this will be focused in our discussion. So we'll start. Anybody any question up to now? Please, if any question, just from me. So we'll go through. So background knowledge. We'll check. What do you know about enterprise and entrepreneurship? Anybody any ideas? What is meant by enterprise and entrepreneurship? So what is meant by? Okay, yes, enterprise organization, entrepreneurial is the owner. That's, actually give the ideas, implement the ideas into business. So which we'll go through. Well done. So next, introduction to entrepreneurship. There is a tremendous interest in the entrepreneurship in US and around the world. Everybody really wish to become own boss. Yes, according to the 2013 GM studies, education management in America, they studied that 12.7% of Americans are actively engaged in starting businesses, are owner or the managers of a business that is less than 3 years old. So we need to be look around those indications of interest, increased interest in the entrepreneurship. Why? There are books on Amazon listed over 36,900 dealing with the entrepreneurship. Always when you click on the YouTube, any video you watch, there is a background always a different advertising word, become a millionaire in many days, different ideas is working on social media, in the gaming industry. So all these give you a lot of ideas, So colleague, it's different college courses, lot of colleges offering courses on entrepreneurship, how you develop management skills, and various management courses, business management. So all these towards, you become your own boss and how you will manage. Anybody, any question? Corporate entrepreneurship is the conceptualization of entrepreneurship at the firm level. So we need corporate level. All firms fall along a conceptual that range from the highly conservative to the highly entrepreneurial. So the position of the firm, this is of course is referred to the entrepreneurial intensity, how much competition we have. So we'll go through the definition of what is meant by entrepreneurship. Anybody, any thought? Entrepreneurship is the process by which individuals pursue opportunity without regard to the resources they currently control. Doesn't matter you have resources or not. You start to put your ideas into the business. You just maybe starting is a very little in very chunks, like one activity. It can be HR, you're just providing HR services. It can be IT, maybe you're just providing IT, how to set up the website, that can be itself is a business as well. So venture capitalist, what they are saying, the idea entrepreneurship is the art of turning an ideas into business. So entrepreneurship is mean those people have, because human being we have so many ideas, but it's really crucial to put the ideas into action. So that is very important. So we need to be focused. Explanation of what entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs assemble and then integrated all the resources needed, the money, the people, and the business model and the strategies to transform an invention or an idea into viable business. So we have a lot of ideas how we can convert them into, think about Uber taxi. So they have ideas, apps, how we can use the apps for taxi business purposes, and food apps like order online food. So these are Hungry House and various other apps, so we can look around how the apps idea they embed into in a business ideas, that's all meant by. So we need to look around those. So first our assessment criteria. Anybody, any question up to now? No question? Okay, let's move forward. Analyze the entrepreneurial life cycle. So what about entrepreneurial life cycle? Think about, you develop ideas, you implement ideas, then your ideas, of course, environment and all, so because the huge industry, competition in the industry is a cycle, it's never stop, we carry on. So that's why one of the great scholars said about either you're 80 or 20, if you stop learning, stop thinking a new thing, so you become older. So all we need to be look around. So if the cycle is industry features, competition, introductory stage can be growth, maturity, and decline, like a couple of you already learned in the product life cycle, introductory stage, growth stage, maturity, and decline. So always in the entrepreneurship in a business can be many new entrants can be, and the mergers, takeovers that can be happen. Then we reach the maturity, then is a decline. So these are the processes. Demand at the introductory stage, maybe new ideas can be very high demand, then the ideas will be grow, and then it's reached to the maturity, and then it start declining. So always we're looking and developing new things. So in technology, we can look around what's happening. Non-standard, like because in the beginning no standard, then is standardized, then is knowledge develop, and then it start declining, then the new things carry on coming. So you need to be always to be identified in the cycle, critical success factor each stage. So we need to be look around at the decline stage, will change the features and the benefit of the product, or adding new features and benefit that will help us to stay within a market. So we'll go through the corporate entrepreneurship. entrepreneurial and conservative firms. So proactive, they always, the entrepreneurial firms always proactive. They're looking innovative, always they very innovative. Risk taking, they always looking the risk taking. So conservative, they take a more wait and see. So some firms really not jump in, because early jump in the market is a very costly process. They stay behind, they wait it how the market will respond, and always they try to be entered into market. They normally they are less innovative, they less risk averse. They're not going to take the risk, so they try to be. Why become an entrepreneur? So three primary reasons the people want to become a boss: desire to be their own boss, desire to pursue own ideas, and end of the day is a financial reward, and they want more reward out of it. So these are the main three reasons they want to be entrepreneur. So a characteristic of successful entrepreneurs. So life cycle. So we can look around what is to be successful in the cycle of business. So passion for the business. So first thing, you are very keen, you want to do something. Second, product and the customer focus, and what what business you will do, what customer you will. So you're really well aware of your customer. So you're well aware of, it is execution intelligence, how you will put the ideas in place in practice, and you always know what are the chances of the failure. So always, you do a research and well aware of. So these are the primary four characteristics, and they're not bothered about to failure. They always keen to be, and they have a lot of passions too. So passion of the business, the number one characteristic to be shared successful entrepreneurial is the passion for the business. This is the passion typical stem from the entrepreneurial belief that the business will be positively influence people's life. Product and the customer focus. A second definition we can successful entrepreneurial is the product and the customer focus. And entrepreneurial keen focus on the product and the customer typically stem to facts that most entrepreneurial are the hard and craft people. They know the people, they know to whom see, and despite failure. So because of the entrepreneurial are typically trying something new, the failure rate is naturally high. A definition of characteristic for successful entrepreneur is their ability to persevere through the setback and failure. So whenever they have a setback, they learn from it and they try to improve and implement them effectively. So execution intelligence is all about the ability of the fashion solid business ideas into viable. So we're looking to different business ideas to be implemented. Like I quoted you example earlier. So like apps, we know the in IT apps, we can create, we can make the apps, but what purposes for the making apps and using in the business purposes. So that's all we need to be. Entrepreneurial are born, not made. So a lot of ideas we have, lot of books, some people say entrepreneurial are by birth, they are the business person. So they think, because they always think outside the boxes, which will go through some examples. So based on the mistaken belief that some people are genetically those are the businessmen by birth. Consensus of the many studies, no one is born to be an entrepreneur. Everyone has a potential to become one. So everybody can become our own boss. Just we need to learn. Whether someone does or doesn't become an entrepreneurial is a function of their environment, life experience, and the personal choices. So common, what are the common? Although no one is born to be entrepreneurial, there are the common traits and the characteristics. Those are the common qualities need to be successful entrepreneurial. So if you want to be a successful business person, so moderate risk taker, persuasive, promoter, resources, assembler, creative, self-starter. So all these characteristics need to be within the individual to become a successful. And some characteristics are very crucial to be persuasive, like your person self-motivated. So all these are the crucial things energetic, so need to be self-confident. You have, whatever you do, you have self-confident. Doesn't matter you know, you don't know, you will carry on learning from your mistake. You have a confident what you will do, you will be successful. Okay, so second, entrepreneurial are gambler. They, some people have, some authors thought they are gambler. They just, so the idea the entrepreneurial are the gambler originate from two sources. Entrepreneurial typically have a job and that are the less structured, and so they face a more uncertain set of possibilities and then the people in the traditional jobs. Many entrepreneurial have a strong need to be achieved and the set the challenging goal behavior that often equipped with the risk taking. Third, entrepreneurial are motivated primarily by money. Yes, so it's the people is motivated by money because in be your own boss and more money. That's the key motivated to be. So while it's a naive to think that the entrepreneurial don't seek the financial reward, money is the really the reason entrepreneurial start a new firm. In fact, that some entrepreneurs want that the pursuit of money can be distinct. So we can look around the fourth entrepreneurial should be young and energetic. So they have no, it's a young can be only entrepreneurial. They are young can only be a business, really successful business person. No, it's not. Different people have a different thought, different research being conducted, so which we can explore. The strength of the entrepreneurial has the most important criteria is making the investment decision. What makes the entrepreneurial strong is the eyes of investor experience, maturity, solid reputation and track record of success. So all this we need to be look around to be become a successful entrepreneurial. Okay, let's see, age distribution of the business owner. So percentage of business owner. So between 17 to 29 is 17.5% people are entrepreneurial. 30 to 69, 25, and you can see here in this chart, so as the age is going up from 50, 60 plus, so less people is in the business, more in the middle ages. Yes, so between, we can say between 30 and between 50, that's the more higher percentage are entrepreneurial, or some early stages as well. So entrepreneurial love the spotlight, while some entrepreneurial are, they are looking, the vast majority of them don't attract the public attention. The evidence of this considered the following question: how many entrepreneurial could you name? Most could come up with the Jeff. Yes, of course, we know the Amazon boss, Mark Burks of the Facebook founder, Steve Jobs of Apple, and maybe others as well. So we can look around Google Box and various others, Netflix and YouTube. So these are, all are the founder are entrepreneurial. So type of the startup firms can be salary substitute firms. So firm that basically provide their owner or the owner as a similar level of income to what they would be able to earn in a conventional job. Lifestyle of the firm that provide their owner or owners opportunity to pursue particular lifestyle and make a living at it. So entrepreneurial firm bring new product services to market by creating and seizing opportunities. We could look around the finding opportunities as well, regardless of the resources they currently control. So changing demographic entrepreneurial. So women is increasing in the business as well, in the business world. So that's not only the, because in the past, if you look the trend, that was more men bring the ideas. No, is woman is bringing a lot of ideas. Start is women, number of women on the business is increasing. There is 8.6% on in the United States. In back in the research is quite old research, these slides which I have, but no is significant. No is around 10.6% more than that. The woman is. So minorities entrepreneurial, they have been substantially increasing in the minority entrepreneurial, like different ethnic group. Like think about UK, various the company like Best Way, Best In, various other companies in the UK as well, like Tata Steel and various other companies. So is different ethnic group own them. So we can look around those, and it's a fast growing trend in America and rest of the world as well. Changing in the demographic, yes, senior entrepreneurial are growing. Senior entrepreneurial, of course, is young more is growing than is 4 in 10 kids aged 5 to 12 say they plan to be start their own business. About 9% student grade 5 to 12 they say their school offer classes how to start a business. So early age they're giving them ideas how to become your own boss. So economics impact on the innovation is the process of creating something new, job creation. So these, the business create the substantial number of the jobs, and that will help, and the government always offering them some trainings on these, to be increased, because ultimately, the boosting the jobs in within a country. So entrepreneurial firm impact on society at the large. Impact on the innovations of the entrepreneurial have a dramatic impact on the society. Think all the new products and the services make life easier, enhance the productivity of the workers, improve the health, and entertaining of the news ways. So impact on the largest firm. Many entrepreneurial firms have built their entire business model around producing the product and the services that help larger firms to become more efficient and effective. Anybody, any question, guys? No questions, so let's move to the next slide then. So I copied the link for you if you want to read more. So let's, we're looking first under assessment criteria 1.2, which is all about evaluate how entrepreneurial shape is encouraged and supported in different countries. So there are the different in different countries there are the different stages and different the people and in a different government response help the young entrepreneurial to set up the business, inspire future founders, show them the path. So they always bringing the successful entrepreneurial to arrange the lectures and seminars and webinars. Those help them to be give them ideas how they can reassure that they can take it, prepare them for the journey. We prepare them for the journey to be successful business persons, incubate new venture, help cut through red tape, so all the hurdles, remove them, provide the necessary infrastructure. Yes, like the UK, in the UK, especially, how to set up company. You go company house, you find and you get the idea, write down the idea generation, and then choose the name and set up the company. Even the government is helping now to be set up your website and giving some funds to the individuals to set up your website, like institution in the UK and the various part of the UK is called Business Link. They're giving lot of local commerce institute, business and commerce in every council almost, giving and helping individual to set up the business. So expose the business opportunity. They're saying, what are business opportunities can be, because like, we are building a new link road, new infrastructures, new investment in the local councils as well. Capture the know-how. Number 10 is ways to leverage the learning and way to recover the firm's mistakes and opportunity to give the back. So facilitate growth, change outdated laws. Of course, the always government is looking to improve the infrastructure and keep them in ecosystem, like, a lot of jobs in the ecosystem, like cutting and more renewable electric cars, solar panels, eco homes, and all these, the concept is fast growing, and the government is helping, like helping uh, cost credit scheme and various other scheme, to helping companies to boost their businesses. Okay, anybody any question up to now? So next, now my slide, entrepreneurial versus managers. So anybody what thought? Entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial is a visionary. So you have a vision. You're always looking the new things. The managers always manage the routine things. So managers work for salaries and does not have a BS any risk. So focus on the starting and expanding the business ideas. The managers always focus on the daily smooth functioning of the business. Entrepreneurial key motive for entrepreneurial is achievement, but managers motivation to come from the power that come with their position. So reward for all their efforts in a profit he earned as an enterprise. Remuneration, they get the salaries, maybe they can get the bonus as well, but that's the key focus is the salaries. Entrepreneurial can be informal and casual, manager more formal role. So that's the key difference, to understand. Anybody any question up to now, guys? Next, we're looking the disruptive model, business model. What is this? Because in your inductive contents, we have, what is a disruptive business model? Is a model imply a strategy? Strategy mean is action plan for creating a new business market by improving upon the making change to an existing business model. So in course of growth and the new market, so where we exploring the new market, it's a venture uproot, establish the business, also called incubation. So always, disruptive model is all about you bringing the new and always you try to be boost, the course of growth of these into the new market. We are in the European market, we enter into the Asian markets. Yes, so we look always the entrepreneurial process. What is the process? To be decide to become an entrepreneurial, develop successful business ideas, move from idea to entrepreneurial and managing and grow. That's the life cycle as well is linked with. Enterprise focus on the developing skills, attitude, and the knowledge. Enterprise capability, the innovation, creative, risk management, financial literacy. So that's the financial knowledge. Different ratios, costs, fixed costs, variable costs, how we can minimize them, what is the capacity planning. So always is very important. And understand the economy, economics growth, like Brexit, what is happening, how we can move as a firm, what's these signals giving us economy, and how we can react it as a business person. Entrepreneurship, different definition of entrepreneurship is a vital stimulating economics growth. So if the more entrepreneurial will join, it will boost the economics activity. So always we need to look around how we can. So as a government always helping. Okay, next what skills required? Entrepreneurial required good organizer skill. Entrepreneurial required good workers. Entrepreneurial are good decision maker. Entrepreneurial can be trusted, can be stick with it. Entrepreneurial are good in a health. Entrepreneurial are good in a health. So think about most of the business person, they spend a lot of time on their keep. I mean, they look after their health. So like doing exercise, running, cycling, all that will help them because of your body react. I mean, your good thinking if you're mentally strong. What makes entrepreneurial? So creativity, dedication. If you're dedicated, determination, flexibility, leadership ability to influence others and ability to rule, passions, and the self-confidence, like earlier we said as well. Classical entrepreneurship, like Richard Branson, classical entrepreneurial who has the sole wish to be develop, grow, and sustain their business. They have vision, generate high profit, sales, high value, resulting possible selling out and becoming a millionaire. Richard Branson, a famed British entrepreneurial, is the best known for his widely success of Virgin brand, a banner that consists of a variety of the business organization, Virgin Trend, Virgin Media, or various others, Virgin brand. Lifestyle entrepreneurial Fairland. So the lifestyle entrepreneur is someone who run the business for a quality of life. This means the business may not necessary to grew out the passion of the running and start first and up running in 19 and selling running clothes, shoes, accessories and achieve, the weight. So all this is all about lifestyle. Craftsman entrepreneurial gem Dyson Company's boss and entrepreneurial is ensure the living for themselves. So James Dyson is a British inventor. Is best known as the inventor of the dual Macalon bagless vacuum cleaner, which work on the principle of of the Dyson studies furniture design and interior design as well Royal College of Arts and before moving into the engineering. Social entrepreneurials like Mark. So there is the attempting to put something back to the community. That's the huge is a new concept of we earn the money but we will recontribute and reinvest in like a body shops and various other shops being set up by Mark and it's very popular giving back to animal welfare, local charities and helping to be boost the local businesses. So that's all about. Anybody any questions? So please, I copy the link for you to do a quiz, which will help you further to boost the knowledge about what is the entrepreneurship or the growth, how we can grow in different country as a business. Okay, guys, let's we'll move to and we'll finish. So anybody any question up to now? So today we learn about understand the entrepreneurial business and how we can set up business in a like the entrepreneurial cycle. We discuss we can set up how we can and different models as well. And we discuss about so in inductive contents, if you look less we'll look the inductive contents as well for this learning outcome one, which we discuss what is the entrepreneurial shape. We discuss about the cycles. It means the creating new ideas, creation of the organization to harvest opportunities as well, which we and the new business venture. Different businesses can be venture as a partnership. We can start with other companies. We discuss about disruptive business models, is bringing the new ideas and establish and boost and the entrepreneurial versus established management. We discuss about what is the key difference between entrepreneurship and the business managers as well, and it can create employment and opportunities. So we have a lot of organization entrepreneurial 2020 action plan. We can do research as a European Union activities, European Union fund to be boost, the young entrepreneurial ship and provide them action plan, help them to be set up the business. So World Economics Forum entrepreneurial ecosystem, that's a key focus on, and they are helping people those that have ideas and try to be implement as well. So DIT Global Entrepreneurial Program, entrepreneurial visas, Teach Start London, so that's as well entrepreneurial. All these are the initiative recently government start the export help to outside the EU as well for the people. So always good to be look around gov.uk and help for entrepreneurial are the funds available. The government is carry on investing on to boost the businesses and help the entrepreneurial or the business person those want to become own or those want to accelerate their businesses and want to boost their. Anybody any question? So that's all today. We'll keep up to here. If you have any question, please ask me. So so please, if you have any question, feel free to drop me email. So I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And today we learn about LO1, understand the entrepreneurship in business, what is meant by, and what sort of the skills and ability required a business person to be successful in a business. And we discuss different models, different techniques, wise growth in entrepreneurial shapes. So all this is about today's lesson. So please, guys, carry on background reading. I copied all the link relevant and the resources end of my slide. You will see all the relevant reference as well. And if you have any question, drop me email. So next lesson we'll go through LO2 at the same time. We'll see you, speak you as well. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend.